Welcome to this video demonstration of cruise control. We're in a Toyota at the moment, although the system will work in much the same way in most cars. For anyone that doesn't know, cruise control is the car's ability to be able to maintain any given speed without you having to accelerate. So basically, if you were doing 70 miles an hour and you turn cruise control on and set it to 70, you could remove your foot from the accelerator and the car will maintain 70 miles an hour. Cruise control will turn off if you accelerate, brake, or change gear. So it'll instantly turn off, or if you cancel it and turn it off using the buttons. So on this particular car, when we want to turn on cruise control, we will press this button on the end and hold it, and cruise control is now on. You'll know it's on. Again, all cars will have some way of telling you. This car, there's that symbol has just appeared up there to tell us that it's turned on. So that's the first step. We're currently stationary. When we're driving along, what we'll do is we'll pull this lever down to set it. So it'll then be set to the speed we're doing. So if we're doing 35, we'll pull that lever down, it will stay at 35. If we want to decrease the speed we've set it at, that takes it down 1 mile an hour every time. If we want to increase it, that takes it up 1 mile an hour every time. If you were to brake or accelerate, as I say, it will stop the cruise control. But if you braked and you momentarily braked and you wanted to speed back up to the previous speed you had it set to, push this lever up for reset, and it will take you back to the speed you were previously on. To turn cruise control off without you accelerating or braking or anything like that, you can cancel your setting like that. To turn it off fully so that you can't accidentally hit it when you don't want to, in this car, you just push that end button there. In any other car, you would push the same button, the cruise control button. The button that you use to turn it on is the same as you would use to turn it off. So what we're going to do now is take the car for a drive, and I'll show you this in action. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is set the cruise control so that it's ready to be used, which we've now done. We're going to set it to 25 miles an hour by hitting the set section, and you can see next to where it's armed, it will show us 26 miles an hour. Now, if I brake, you will see that it will instantly turn that off, although it's still armed, if you like, for want of a better word, and ready to use again. So this time we're going to set the cruise control at about 25, so I've set that now, so it's set at 26. I'm going to show you what happens when you want to increase the speed without touching the accelerator. So my foot is now off the accelerator pedal, but I want to increase the speed. So I just nudge that lever up. It's a 40 mile an hour limit, as the car has just told us, so we're going to take this all the way up to 40 miles an hour. 37, 38, 39 and 40, and the car will now maintain that speed. If I want to cancel that, I can either brake or I can just cancel it by using the lever itself. So that is now cancelled, and I'm back in full control of the car. And in case you're worried about accidentally nudging the button, as I say, you can just turn that system completely off by pushing the same button you'd use to push it to turn it on in the first place. So really great system, really handy for long drives where you're doing a lot of motorway driving. As I say, well worth using on those types of drives, and will actually save you fuel as well, because the car will drive much more economically on a set speed. If you'd like to come and have a try of cruise control for yourself, many of our cars at MJA have it fitted. Just feel free to give any of our sites a call and book your test drive today.